Hello! Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some more Outer Wilds. Last time we played this, I got a bit stuck in Dark Bramble, and I have a thought process that I want to try. I want to see, first off, if the distress beacons show up on our while we're in the ship, because I actually have a concept I really want to try, and it's built around the fact that we already know. Oh my god. I'm like, we already know where the escape pods are, and we know the distress beacons pick up through the, or pick up the escape pods that we've already been picking up. I was curious if we'd be able to guide ourselves through here, and it looks like we will be able to, using this, which is insane. But we found out last episode or not last episode, a few episodes ago, there was going to be there's going to be a distress beacon in here that we're after. And now that I've had the thought process, I'm curious to see what we're gonna find. And I'm so glad that I had my sit down and think about it, because genuinely the signal scope is a tool that I thought was used more for the niceties of being able to organize yourself in a area, and not like anything that actually mattered in terms of like doing anything puzzle related. This is genuinely a good solution to a puzzle that I'm glad exists. Whereas my prior thought process of this was, oh, it's not that interesting of a puzzle because, well, there wasn't a puzzle in there, you know? Right. Unknown. Hang on. Distress beacon. The distress beacon's that way. So it's literally invisible in here without this. You don't even get the option of seeing it without this thing. Also, I'm totally gonna ram my face into something. Look, at this rate, I've become used to the anglerfish. I know well enough that if I get smacked, it's expected. Oh my god, I see it. I see it. That's it, right there. We've found it. This is the thing that I've been struggling to find. This is the missing escape pod. Oh my god. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, we're going in. At least I believe we can get into here. from here. Somewhere from here. Oh, there it is. I would assume from within Escape Pod 3. Here we are. Alright. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance of survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. Yes, you're gonna tell me where the vessel is. Seka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It'll be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Eskel and Seka. The only two, I believe, on this ship. Which are interesting, to say the least. So, the vessel did give a signal at one point. It has since stopped giving its signal, I assume. Escape Pod 3, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from the vessel. Now launching Escape Pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error, life support error, propulsion error. Scanning external environment. Scan complete, gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Verdict, do not exit pod. Well, they would have had to. I feel very sorry for this one. Din. Okay, there is another one. There is a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. But it is impossible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. We've already determined how this works. We understand the quantum fluctuation stuff. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already, Din. The vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We'll follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2 beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. So the lights are our way in. Which is scary, because I know what that means. Okay. This is definitely going to be one of the missions of all time. So there's in here something. So there's a light. Oh god. This is totally gonna lead me right by an anglerfish that I'm not gonna be ready for at all. Like, I'm not going to be ready for the anglerfish at all. Hang on. Put away. Scout launcher. Launch me a scout over there. Is that an anglerfish? That is an anglerfish. Confirmed anglerfish. Those go right by the anglerfish, I'm assuming. Where is... second confirmed anglerfish? Second confirmed anglerfish, that's the scarier of the 2. Ah, boy. Okay. They left lights. Oh my god. I have to get swallowed by a seed. Hang on. Oh. Oh my god, I have seen the vessel. I mean, obviously we're getting out here and we're going and seeing what that is, but that tells me something horrific. It's by the anglerfish eggs. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the two beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single nomad to fit through, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe it was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There's nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. I would like to see if there's anything else that's worded in here, because there's 3 of them. This is the... oh, there's a whole bunch of them, actually, in here. We know the trick, though, which is they made it to there. God, I hope we're not running low on time. This is gonna be a hell of a journey to reconfigure. Okay, buckle up. We're going there. I mean, at least it's simple to understand, relatively. God, that is a huge journey to make. Okay, where is the other one? It's there. Okay. Launch myself this way. Dear God, this is a giant journey. This is a massive journey. Holy cow. Okay, it's not actually that far now that I've seen it. Look, I knew the game was going to do something like this, where the red one was going to be the one that actually did matter to go find. God, I am so glad that they made this actually, like, a really decently good puzzle as well. Am I good to move? Okay, I should be good to move. Okay. We see where we are going. I hate that it is in here. Of course it is in here. I both hate this and love this concept. Hate this because, dear God, I wish I had had the thought process earlier that the signal scopes link to the distress beacons. Love this because, god damn it, now that I've had the thought process, it's like, oh my freaking god. That's all it was that I was missing. Also, please tell me we make it to the eggs safely. The eggs are a surprising little safe point in all of this, and I didn't give myself any extra speed going into here. Normally I do when I do this journey. I can't shoot the scout either to check anything, which is horrifying to note. Yep, those guys are still too close. Which sucks because I'm running out of juice in a moving direction. Okay. God. This is such a smart little puzzle. I love this puzzle. I love it, but I hate it. Okay. I'm gonna donk the eggs. I will undonk the eggs, actually. We're gonna aim ourselves for through this hole right here, which I believe is the safe spot. And then we're gonna pray. There's a secret little one right here that you can't see. And it's a white lighted one. Oh my god. This is Dark Bramble's core. This is Dark Bramble's core. This has got to be Dark Bramble's core. Oh my god. Holy cow, look at that. It's still powered. It's still got power. Oh my god. Wait a minute. It's still got power in it. Hang on. Can I get anything from here in terms of this, just in case I need to come back? Okay, let's go, then. Let's go. Hey, little scout buddy. Oh, some of them didn't even make it off the ship. Okay. Here we are. Ship log detected. Oxygen detected. Hang on. I'm like, roll myself up so I'm at least, you know, on par with the floor here. Woo. Okay. The switch I will touch later. god, this is... Oh my god. This is the eye signal. This is the signal they followed here. Oh, oops. Hang on. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. Eskel, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly and may disappear just as quickly. We can't lose the discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anana, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? Of course they knew each other, that makes sense. Warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we will need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal's source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. So they jumped here, arrived in Dark Bramble, because I'm betting the Eye of the what they saw of the Eye of the Universe's signal was probably the Quantum Moon, actually. And the Quantum Moon, basically, because it orbits anything, they probably detected the signal on or near the near Dark Bramble. And since, you know, we all know Dark Bramble, I'm pretty sure always gets the Quantum Moon first on any given day. 20 Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all our clans to stay together. Kana. If you can reach the glowing galaxy, we found the Blackrock suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Kana, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromi. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Eskel. I remember hearing the story as a child. One day Eskel's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskel's clan existed, and their story was real. Hyssop. Bromi, what a curious event to have passed in myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when we were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Eskel's clan for a long time. But in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskel's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the Bright Spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kana. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. So that's a story that got sent through the intercoms of all the vessels in the nearby area whenever they were searching for him. Because Eskel was the one in charge of the ship, Eskel never left. He left in Escape Pod 3, making sure that everybody else... Oh my god. This is an insane little storybook right here. This is Eskel's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight-capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. Wow. They ran out of luck, time, and every other resource. So, first off, hang on. Retrieve this. I would like to do this again. What is this? This is nothing. Okay. What is this? No. Oh, God. Oh, no. There's a code that I don't understand. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. This is an important mega puzzle that I don't get. Hang on. I need this back. Does having that up there, like, tell me what to do? Oh, no. And you only get one shot. If you mess that up, it is done. For the run. Okay. That's something huge out and important. I need to... Okay. Ow. I don't know if there's anything else in here. I don't think there is. I don't know if there is anything else in here, because that feels like something that's very much it. I might come back here and try to get a second view at this, but I think that's it. I want to see if there looks like a second entry. Just orbit around. The underside doesn't have anything. Okay. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think the vessel is done. I think we found the vessel. I think we got everything we need from it. We need that code. We need that code. So there's a code that we need to input to turn something at the vessel on. And we only get one shot. Okay. 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 Alright, that excuses this being such a hard puzzle to figure out just even where to go. Let's read. We haven't read in a while. Oh, there's still more to explore at the vessel. Okay, we're going back to the vessel. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. The survivors of escape pod 3 detected 2 distant beacons from a vessel as if it were in 2 locations at once. The survivors from escape pod 3 followed one of the 2 vessels' beacons to a small dark ramble seed where they could go no further. Nomai could faintly hear the vessel's beacon from within the seed, but the opening was too small for a single Nomai to fit through, much less an escape pod. The vessel's beacon was dying and would soon be gone completely. If I launch my scout into the seed, I can take photos of an enormous derelict Nomai ship. I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they worked before they could tell another clan where they were going. And there's more to explore there. Look, okay, I think the more to explore here comes from the statement of I need to go find the, what's it called? The code to input. I'm gonna make my way quickly over to there and see if I can't figure it out. But the only thing I'm missing now is the Ash Twin project and actually getting into the Ash Twin project. Like, we still have yet to determine how to get in. Much less, like, where we can go with it. Like, those are the two real parts. Like, I think, in all honesty, whatever the finale of this game is going to throw at us is involved with the vessel and the Ash Twin project. I'm pretty sure the interloper is a funny little side puzzle that doesn't matter too much other than for an explanation of how ghost matter gets into here. And I'm betting this radio tower has something to do with, what's it called? The Echoes of the Eye DLC, which I am intending on doing as part of this series. But I think for the main game, the main net is done, almost, other than Ash Twin Project and the Vessel, which, now that we know of the Vessel, I also know that the Vessel is very much a interesting piece of this, so to say. And we can go yippee. God. This genuinely is insane to me. Like, the way that this game has orchestrated its mastery of this is insane. I will admit, I never thought to equip the signal scope because, again, like I said, it was something that was fun, like a fun tool, and I had to sit and literally think what tools I needed after the last episode that I've done like almost nothing with, and that genuinely brought me to this. So I'm very happy with how stuff has gone. Okay. I'm like, we go here, we fly through, that's the anglerfish, we do not want to get hit. It also explains the hum that this area has. They're the same noise. One is just the signal scope's sound that it's making from the distress beacon, replayed at a much, much, much slower rate. I totally understand. Oh my god. Wow. That is sick. Okay, that is sick. Okay. Again, we need to remember we're heading this way. And we watch for lights. And then once we find the lights, we find where the lights lead. And then we go pinpoint our destination. Okay, you're there. We go up and over and through. Okay. And now that we know of this, we launch ourselves toward this, and we go in. I don't like that that giant rock is right there, and is probably going to actually get in our way for this. Please don't bonk me, please don't bonk me, please don't bonk. We bonked. Houston, I repeat, we have bonked. Okay. Fire ourselves in aggressively, because where we're going, we need to get past all of these guys. God, I love that they force you to do this every single time. This is genuinely one part of this that is actually really cool. I love that they are kind of forcing me to get okay with my fears that these things cause. Like, this is genuinely, you must become okay with this. There is no, you are okay with this. It is, you must become okay with this. Alright, here we are. The anglerfish den. Wait for us to move a little bit further, because those guys are still very much within earshot. Okay, and then as we approach, match velocity. Those guys can't hear us now. Take the dive this way. And then ow. Okay, once we're in here, I'm pretty sure we're just safe. And it's just flight. Because I don't even really see any lights in here. This is just fly and be good at flying, basically. Also, I find it really cool that we can just find our way into here. Yeah, this place really did fuse itself with Dark Ramble, didn't it? Didn't it? I will say, the fact that they designed it to bring you to go after where your scout is, and have your scout literally be inches from the entrance, is such good game design. And yes, by the way, what I'm doing right now is I'm scanning effectively the entire thing to see if there's an extra entrance that I've just missed, or if it's just figure out the code, basically. Oh, that's great. I'm kind of like, it's fine, I will live. It's fine, I will live. I think it is just find the code now. Okay. Here we go. Okay, and do. And where was the other one? Normally you see the sparks. There it is. Repair that. Okay, I do also want to just throw one extra check just in all of this. Just because we didn't really get much time in here. Yep, that's closed. That's all closed. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. I want to add something to my test, which is I want you to do that, first off. Second off, what the hell are you? Pick up warp core. Wait a minute. This is a warp core. This is something important. This is something really important. Hold up. Oh my god. The game wants me to figure out how to pilot the vessel. Are you kidding me? So if I go through here, velocity match myself, do something like this, pass it in, go boom, 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 boom. Oh, you can reset. Nope. Well, okay, that'll do. So this warp core must be important. Oh. Oh, that's like a reset switch. Okay. Interesting. God, that definitely tells me that this thing is important. I just do not understand it. And hang on. Can I get this? I have no idea what that could mean. But this has very clearly told me that I have at least figured out everything I can do for now here. And the fact of the matter that this even exists is something that's huge to what this is. It genuinely, ow, is enough. Okay, come on. I'm like, this is enough to make me think that I need to carry this. Yeah, because I can carry this really far. Alrighty, and the other thing we've learned is if you launch stuff out, where does this take us? Okay, that one's back to there. I want the one that takes us, like, out. Which, I don't know if that exists. And I'm definitely starting to think it doesn't. Which also makes me worried. Because that further... Never mind, that is how you get out. Okay. I've still got the warp core. I do. Let's try something. I want to go to Ember Twin. Or I want to go to Ash Twin. Whichever the one is that has the towers. They're going behind. Oh, they are going behind the sun. I need to keep this with me. And I need to evade at all opportunities. Aligning flight trajectory. Go. This game is insane with what it is pulled off. This is something I genuinely love. This game is actually making me now try and connect some dots that I'm not even 100% sure about, but I'm willing to at least give it a shot. Wait, Ash Twin. Okay. Let's just throw it in. I mean, look, if I've got this and this is part of it. So, this one... Okay, that's... Warp core does not fit. Is there... Oh god, there's two. Which one goes to where? Okay. If this one takes us up, we go immediately back in. And I try again with the next one. That's a very funny joke. That is a very, very funny joke that causes. Ow. So, So this one... Yeah, this one is the one that forces the warp to there. So then this one has to force a warp to somewhere. I do not understand it. I feel like I'm trying to dissect something that I'm not sure about. Like, I feel like to do this, I'm gonna need something insane. Like, I almost need to throw my ship in here. Magically. Get in. I mean, it does have a 5-degree variable. Do I sit here, wait for it to go across, and then rush myself over, and then that does it? Is that what this is for? Am I holding the keys to the kingdom that I do not understand? Am I holding the end of my time? This is taking a long time for it to come back around. Okay, we try it. We try it. Okay, I'm gonna let this go past. It's gonna let me land, and I'm gonna rush across it. I'm gonna rush into it. Oh my god, I figured it out. I found my way in. I found my way in. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, drop, figure things out now. 20 minutes, 18 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Master receiving data, pro tracking module, Giant Steep memory statue, Timberhearth memory statue. 2 minutes until end of cycle transmission. So there's only 2 masts in this, actually, not 3. There's a thing. Okay, I've got the warp core. Go. Do not. Maybe lore doesn't matter. Today we finished the excavation of the Ash Twin project. Here in the space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab, I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. I now understand. We're out of time. I think I know what I need. I know that I need this warp core. I'm 90% sure I need it here. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for meditating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from the device, Avens can. But then if anyone can go to device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew to test the safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be the one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Oh my god, it turned on. I gotta receive something from here that I need to put it. Holy shit. Watching Nas finish the memory statues today, they are truly remarkable. Wait, when I'm in here, I'm removed from the cycle normally. Oh, that is so weird. Oh, okay. I hate to do this. We're so close to the end, but I have to end the episode here. I have to end the episode here. It is so late in the evening, and I have to end the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.